thick of it. Into the thick of it. Damn. Into the thick of it. Damn. Oh. Bad.
Okay, breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Ma! All right. I'm actually going to start the show a little different this time. I'm actually going to switch it up because I have my girl here. My. Shake your ass, shake your ass. You don't got jets, though.
It's close enough. Hi, Jay. Oh, my God. I can't believe I'm here. Hi, guys.
Hi, Mom. Anyways, actually, I'm going to start off with the question of the day for you, which is, when you take a shower, because I hope you do shower, and you're scrubbing your body, is the water on or off?
On? But nah, it's on, but I always step away from the water, obviously, but I don't like...
Why obviously, though?
Because I feel like you don't get clean if you wash it. Like, you when you wash dishes, you take the dishes out of the water, you don't wash it and...
yeah.
You know?
I'm not going to lie, I noticed that the other day, and I was just like, I actually, like, sometimes I'm under the water and I'm scrubbing, and
really?
I'm just like... Oh, let me check. Because I hate turning off the entire faucet.
Yeah, that's
I hate being in the shower and there's no water. Like, you're just in the tub. Yeah. You're just in the space. Like, I don't like that. But I feel like being underneath the water, I'm like, yeah. Because I just don't want to step away because it gets cold. I don't like stepping away.
I mean, I shower in real hot water, though. Like, so the steam kind of warms me while I step away.
Damn, you like boiling? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You like, yeah, the whole bathroom you can't even see.
I was just thinking about that the other day because I was like, I don't really know like what I really do. I feel like for me when I'm showering, I do both, but if I'm rushing, I turn off the water because I'm like, shh, all right, you gotta really both. Because like my showers are in levels, okay? Like I have a playlist. I'm in the shower for like 20 minutes or 30 minutes sometimes.
Really?
Sometimes I play a whole album. You know what I mean? I need to have my moment. Hey guys, welcome back to the show. Welcome back to the Thick of It podcast. If this is your first time ever seeing this beautiful face, hi, my name is Ijoma. And the Thiccum community, we're welcoming you because we want you guys to stay. Yes, we're Thiccums out here. So if this is your first time ever seeing me, I want you guys to subscribe to my YouTube channel as well as all my audio listeners. Hey y'all, I know I don't even like the visual stuff, but like I'm doing it for you. But anyways, the audio guys, just make sure you follow my podcast on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, and as well as rate my podcast and give me reviews, y'all. Give me 5 stars. Like I want to see how y'all feeling about the podcast. I want your reviews. I just want to see what's going on. I want y'all to fund my lifestyle. Point blank period. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, guys, welcome to Thick of It podcast. Become a Thiccum. We love y'all here, and it's kind of fun to lit. I have multiple episodes solo, non-solo. I be with girls like her. I be with guys like that, and I be like whatever. So you know, we just out here vibing. Very relatable platform. This is the most relatable platform you're ever gonna find on the internet. So why don't you just join, become a Thiccum. You don't want to be thick? If you don't want to be thick, what are you doing?
Everybody wants to be thick.
Everyone, even the men now.
Nowadays,
men, let's
really talk about it.
Yeah, men really want to be thick too. So yeah. Okay, so we're gonna start off with our segment. Let's get into the thick of it, and it's happening right now. So Shannah Green. Oh, I blew your government.
It's fine. Everybody calls me my full name.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, yeah, because
it kind of flows.
I was about to say it flows. It flows.
Even though I hate my last name so bad, like
even Kayla, I love how Kayla's don't call her last name out, but I love how her last name like flows. I'm just like, hey girl, KG, you know the club. Fuck the club. Fuck the club. Okay, what do you want to get into the thick of this morning?
Now, okay, listening on, because I got a lot to say. Now, we're gonna take it to the grocery store.
Oh God.
Because there's a lot that I have to say about the grocery store.
I don't get why.
So ever since I moved out of my parents' house, right? I got my apartment. So now I'm really doing a lot of grocery shopping for myself. Y'all get into this grocery store and y'all lose all brain cells out the window. Like, we need to discuss grocery store etiquette.
Like,
because why are y'all in the grocery store acting like that? Grown, 30, 40, 50, 60. Don't let me get into the old people, because I got a lot to say about them too. But for real,
Like, how do they act?
So let's talk about shopping carts.
I was about to say, is it the carts? Is it the carts?
Yes. So the shopping carts. I don't know where y'all was brought up at, but I know in my community, we get into the grocery store, we act a certain way, okay? We'll get into the grocery store. If I'm looking at something on the shelf, my shopping cart has to be put onto the side, as close to the other shelf as it could get it. Why are y'all just going through the aisle and y'all just stop in the middle of the aisle, just leave the cart in the middle of the aisle?
Oh yeah, like
what are y'all
like why are
doing?
you abandoning it? Yeah,
Yo,
no, that kind of bothers me.
And then they walk all the way on the other side of the aisle. Like
that was
I'm
myself.
like,
That was myself.
yeah. Like, do I move your cart and
Or
for them to come
sometimes it's
back?
out of pocket. Like, because when you talk about this, I'm thinking about Costco. And yo, those Costco carts can actually put you in the hospital.
Yo, they're so big.
And they're metal.
Yeah.
My mom be like, be away from that one. Be away from that one. Because you know, if you drive into someone's leg, and you know how the people be acting.
Yeah.
You know how those women be acting. They will fall down because people be like, my leg.
That would be me though, cause
Yeah, I'm getting that check.
yeah.
I'm getting that check.
Absolutely. But yeah, please, for everybody listening to this, please, when you're in the grocery store, please move y'all carts out my way. Like, anybody way, but especially my way. Because I will move your cart. Like, for real, I'll move your cart. And then, please don't leave it unattended and I go inside for one item. Then I'm like, I need to get a whole bunch of groceries. I'm taking your cart. If you have one item in your cart and you leave your cart in aisle 12, now you in aisle 15?
That's crazy.
I'm taking
It's
your
like
cart.
leaving your child unattended.
Like, exactly.
That's
Like, what are we
wild.
doing?
That's wild.
Like, what are we doing?
I don't know. Like, I never really had problems in the grocery store. I just have my headphones and I mind my business and I go.
No, I have so many problems. Now, let me get into these grocery bags because I've been telling IJ about these grocery bags for so long.
She really has.
Yo, I don't know what government affiliation I need to add this to, but you know I'm talking to you. Why no plastic bags? I get it. We love the turtles.
I get the straws are for turtles, I think.
Oh, for real? I thought it was plastic in general. I don't know.
We're all researching the comments.
Yeah, I don't know exactly, but so plastic. Yeah, so we have no plastic bags. Paper bags, yo, it makes my
They're
blood
so
pressure
bad.
go up.
And imagine you put like frozen stuff in there,
That's
it's
what I'm
gonna
saying.
break. I like the Target bags. Those Target bags come in handy.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah, no.
But most of the time, like, correct me if I'm wrong, but the bags that they give out that you have to pay for, are they not plastic itself? Like,
one?
they're like some type of different material,
the
but
yeah,
they're like
yeah,
coated
yeah,
in
yeah,
plastic.
yeah.
And you want me to pay a $1 for each? For
You know what I
each?
found so funny? Someone would be like, I'd rather spend like someone said they'd rather spend like $100 to pay for something, but they wouldn't spend $2.79 to pay for the subway. And I was just like, yo, that's so true, because I hate paying for the subway. So I just thought about that with saying that. But you can continue.
Nah, oh my gosh. Then they have the ones that don't have the handles, the paper bags without the handles.
Oh,
Yo, and then is this
and
1955?
Imagine it breaks underneath.
That's what
And everyone. That's why I go to the grocery store and I always have bags in my trunk. I
gosh.
always have bags in my trunk.
And I always forget. That's why it's really getting under my skin so much, because it's my fault that I forget. But
that should be an extra chore for me to remember, though. Like, that's a lot.
yeah, like I already have to remember my grocery list. Now you want me to remember to bring the
Yeah.
bags
Oh
with
my
it?
God,
It's crazy.
Making a grocery list actually irritates me, because I have to make mine for this meal prepping I'm going through, and I hate it. Because now I'm just like, what am I going to... Oh, it just remembers I just have to spend more money, and I'm just so over it. I'm so over it. I'm over it.
Yeah, and then these cashiers. Let me tell yo, the cashiers, right? Tying it into the grocery bags. If you have paper bags with no handles, if I buy a whole bunch of canned whatever, canned tuna, canned fish, canned spinach, don't put all them cans that I get into one paper bag, cause then I can't lift it. And then it's busting out the seams. Like,
But
come
they
on.
They were trying to be organized, though. I be trying to be so organized in my bag. Sorry. I try to be so organized with my stuff.
I like to. It's no problem. Like if I have the reusable bag, that's fine because I know it's not gonna bust out in the middle of the parking lot.
That's so embarrassing.
That's happened to me before.
Oh, you were that girl?
Applesauce. And it busted open.
Imagine eggs. Imagine eggs.
Yo, that's crazy. Yeah, my applesauce, it broke through the bottom of the bag, and then there was people that was walking past, and they was like, "Oh," I'm
yeah,
like,
I would have been like, I would have really like.
I just looked at them, and I was like, "I'm having a bad day."
Yeah, I would have been over it too. Yeah. I would have been like, "Nah, like I'm not doing this shit no more."
Yeah. So please, like, help your neighbor. Help
yourself.
Yeah.
Help her.
Yeah. Please.
I hope everyone's understanding. She don't like the plastic bags.
I really don't. The
she
paper
don't
bags.
Like she don't like any of it.
Yeah, the paper bags. And please get into this grocery store like you have some sense.
Yeah.
Please.
I feel like some people just like keep circling around. They act like they don't know. They act like they don't know why they came. That's what pisses me off.
Yo, and then since we're still talking about the grocery store.
Since you are. Since you are.
The old people, love them. Love them down.
It'd be sassy.
But
it'd be so sassy.
y'all little wheelchairs, please, like the little electric.
Put some speed on it.
Yo, please just move it out the way. Like,
because they drive in the middle of the lane, blocking everybody.
Oh my goodness, it's so obnoxiously big. Anyway, and then you have the nerve to be going slow, and then you stop it in the middle.
It up though.
You could do a little kick.
Bitch, ain't no horse. Ain't no scooter. Girl.
Yeah, I don't know. I get that it goes slow. I get that it's not their problem. I get that, they can't do much about it. Yeah. But please, if you see I'm in a rush and I'm coming down aisle 11, move to the side, please. Go in the slow lane, please. Because I can't do it. I cannot do it. But yeah, I think that's it. Yo, I had to get that off my chest. No, because
I remember when I asked like an unpopular opinion, Shannah went off on my Instagram about it. I was like, yo, this is ridiculous. Yeah,
because I don't know why y'all act like that. Like, for real. I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, y'all, oh my gosh. And then the kids. Please just, if you have the option to bring young kids.
About the Sephora kids?
No.
About these kids. So shout out to anyone that ever did retail in their past life or they're currently
I did it for like 1 week.
Currently doing retail right now. You already know. So apparently the Sephora kids are these little kids at the age of like 13 and lower, and they go to the store, and Sephora is kind of like an expensive store. I'm not gonna lie to you. They will come with like a million items, and it will, basically when they ring it up, it's like to 900 or 1,000, and they'll be like, "Oh, my mom got it." Like the way they act is like very like privileged, like because you never did retail. But when I used to work retail, like some people, like you just see the way they act. They're just like, I'm like, oh, so the total's 300. They're like, oh. Really? And they'll look at me and I'm like, well, I'm not paying for it for you. And then like basically like the mom would be like, what did you get for $300? Take it out now. But mommy, I need this. Girl, you don't need that bra. You have no titties. No, like
that's crazy.
Oh my god. So the girl the TikTok video, the girl was saying that her daughter, she was like probably like 11. Like, imagine being 11.
In Sephora?
First of all, 11 going to the mall by yourself is wild to me. Well, I started like, I didn't start going to the mall by myself until I started working there. But, anyways, I digress. But basically, the girl bought 3 perfumes from Sephora, and then all of them were like $100 each. Or like, so basically, she was like, I need each smell. I need this. The mom's like, take something out now. Like, why are you spending $900? And the girl was like, how much? And then her sister was in the store, and the girl was like, how much did you spend? She was like, $500. $500 for an 11-year-old?
These kids nowadays, I don't know what's going on.
I also think about like, how am I gonna raise my kids? Like, I'm just like, I hope they don't think I'm gonna be dropping $500. Y'all are getting $30 allowance. I used to get $20 a week for a spicy chicken sandwich.
$5 a day.
And you better make that $5 work for the week. Unless you're not eating.
One of them days had to be $4. So on Wednesday, I got my chicken wrap.
Yes. In the beginning of the week, I would suffer. The beginning of the week, because I always wanted to enjoy the ending of the week. But the beginning of the week, Mondays, I used to just eat honestly,
there was
sugar
sometimes
cookies.
for lunch, I would go right to the vending machine, Pop-Tart. That's it.
Like, I did not eat a single thing. So these kids out here buying $100 perfume. I'm like, Bath and Body Works?
Yeah, nah.
What is that? Like,
they
y'all
don't get
know
it
what
cracking with them Disney princess roll-on perfumes like we used to do back in the day. That's what I was doing at 13. You in Sephora? It's
crazy. No, that's like wild. Like, these kids, they're different now.
Wow, they want luxury everything. Like, and I don't know who to blame, because it's like it's like the trend nowadays. Like, that's what they see is popping, and like they just want to be with the trend. Like, I don't get it. Like, just for us, we used to want like the popular things, like when it came to like Wii's and like PlayStation and stuff, but that was as much as it would get. It wouldn't be like
crazy.
Yeah,
like, I was really telling like
designers.
Yeah, I was really telling my friend in one of my previous episodes. I was really talking about like I could not be in high school currently right now because ain't no way, my boy. Like, I could go to school and I see someone wearing a Telfar bag. And I was in high school.
The most that we would
I couldn't even afford that.
The most that we would have would be like
the MCM bag.
And
at that time, I feel like everyone had the knockoff. I'm not gonna lie. There was no way everyone had that
Call
MCM
them out.
bag. And there's no way everyone had that MCM bag in high school. Or the ape coat. Was that?
Oh, yeah.
And now I see like everyone now is like, I can't even imagine how school is. Because I would drive by the school sometimes in the morning, and I would see girls wearing dunks and Telfars and Macajas and Canada Goose to high school, to public school. Oh, God, I had fake Jordans in high school. Like, when I tell you, like, I didn't have anything, like, it was crazy. So I can't even imagine these kids now wearing 613 in the classroom.
Bust down 40-inch. Me and Payless was like this.
Bruh,
okay.
Payless used to be right next to our high school. What are you talking about?
Yo.
Like, that is...
I wanted Converse so bad. I went right to Payless. As close as I could get to Converse, I wanted that one right there.
Oh my
Size
God.
6.5, please.
Why are you wearing Yeezys to class? And I'm not saying that. It's just honestly the times. Like, it's just, we're not blaming anyone. It's just so crazy how different it is because you couldn't pay me to go to school. I was my mom. I'll go to school at home because I know the way I grew up. I wasn't getting that. I wasn't getting that at all. I wore the same Skechers my first year, the gray one.
Yo, I wanted Uggs so bad.
I wore Bugs.
Yo, y'all know
Bugs.
what is it called?
Polar bear.
It was like barefoot or something like that.
It was Polar bear. I think it was called Polar bear. Yeah.
Yeah, and it had like the little plug. And my shits was leaning, boy. Like, yo,
bro, it stunk fast. It was leaning, it was dirty, and you see those, and you had those casual one girls. But I was literally telling my friend the other day, I don't want my kid to peak in high school. And she was like, why? And I was like, because the people that peak in high school now, the people that peaked in high school when I was in high school, when I see them now, I'm just not impressed. In all honesty. And I wouldn't say I don't think I peaked in high school. I think I've looked the same all my time, but I definitely wasn't peaking in high school. Like, high school cannot be my peak in life. That is so life did not even begin at that point. Yeah. Imagine peaking, like, I cannot. So I was leaving to my friend, I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but my kid can't be peaking in high school because I'm about to be like, you're getting too cool.
Yeah, nah, I would want my kid to be like how I was in high school. I don't think that I didn't peak in high school, but like I just knew a lot of people from a lot of different friend groups, and I was just very friendly. Like, I would talk to everybody, but I wouldn't be like in a mix all the time, like or like wearing the best clothes and all of that stuff. But like everybody knew who I was. You gotta keep in up a way with that too. Yeah.
And in high school, you have to keep up with that reputation. You can't have a cool ass outfit
like
one day.
I know the people that peaked. You know who you are. Like,
Fuck
everybody
you.
knew you, but you was with the shits like all the time.
Like you couldn't be slacking. Like I remember there was one girl in my chemistry class. She always had Nike on every day, and she
Yeah.
had Nike every day. And I was just like, how does she look so cool every day?
Yeah.
I'm like, and when I see people that they wear full face of makeup to school every day, how did
That's
y'all
crazy.
do that? You know what I used to think of? It's so crazy because I didn't even get on my topic yet. But my thing is, girls that wore full face of makeup to school every day, I had to catch the bus at 7:00. So you're telling me, and at that moment, like, I mean, I wasn't good at makeup. So if I had to do, because I first started wearing wigs in high school, right? And when I first started wearing wigs, I used to wake up at like 5 a.m. just to wear my wig, and that wig was looking dookie still. So when I used to put bobby pins to hold my edges back. Like that's how great. But no one noticed though, except one girl. One girl noticed, and I was like, stop, shut up, shut the fuck up. But no. But like, yeah, like, so I can't even imagine someone wearing a wig and a full face of makeup.
Yeah, that's a little much.
To go to no hate though. I'm just really saying, how did y'all do that? For me, I'm not even like hating. It's like, how did y'all do that? Because how at that age, prime 15?
Yeah, you know that
15,
episode
16?
of Euphoria where she was in the mirror like
Yeah,
at like 4:00 in the morning?
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's how y'all was waking up?
I want to rewatch Euphoria because I kind of forgot about it. But it's coming out in 2025, which blows my.
You got some time. 2025 is crazy.
Yeah,
I'm not
that's
gonna
crazy.
lie. Ever since Angus Cloud died, I kind of don't even want to watch it.
That's why I'm scared. Like, how is it? They probably have that season already done.
But you know what's crazy? I don't like the people that are saying that. How are y'all not gonna watch Euphoria when Fez wasn't even really a big character like that? Fez
What?
was everybody's favorite character.
Stop.
He didn't even have to talk much, but he was everybody's
He
favorite
was
character.
great.
For the girls that get it.
Yeah, no, he was great. He was great.
He was the
was
best.
great.
Like, it makes me sad.
Yeah, no, that ending ate for that
Yeah.
last season. Okay, now let's do mine.
Okay.
So, what I want to get into the thick of, this may be a little shout out to someone in the room. I don't know. How do y'all walk around ashy?
Now,
Now,
if
I'm not gonna say anything, but let
I'ma
me
let you
explain.
talk.
Yeah. That doesn't bother you? I'm someone that, like, I have to moisturize myself 24/7, 366 days a year. Yes, I added that leap year for every year. And then I have to, for 360, like, let me tell you, I have to be moisturized all hours of the day. And when I tell y'all, when I see a little ash, it makes me cringe. So when I see someone ashy for majority of the day, I'm like, that doesn't make your skin crawl. Like, being dry doesn't bother you.
so now
Now-
she's shading me, y'all. She's shading me. I'm gonna call myself out, okay? Because sometimes in the winter season, like, my skin be real dry. And IJ is so funny because I'll be mid sentence and she'll just be like, with lotion.
I'm the kind of person. Someone talking to me, their lips are dry. I'm like, yeah, you know, I understand. And I just be like this, and I'll just be like, because I'm not going to lie to you. That's out of love. I don't want you to. Why are you walking around dry?
So, in my defense, right? I don't even know how much I could defend myself, but I'm gonna try my best. But
Not much. It's not much.
But in the wintertime, don't get me wrong, I do put lotion on. But just my lotion is not fit for the winter.
You need that African shea butter.
I need like thick body butter.
You need that African shea butter.
Where I get that at?
The motherland.
You know something for me?
I got some for myself.
Oh.
I didn't say for you though. Crazy out here. But that was our segment. Let's get into the thick of it. Let's go next. I feel like there's not enough hours in the day.
It's not.
Like, am I bugging? Because I'm just like, once it gets to 10, it's basically 12. Once it gets to 12, it's basically 3. And I'm like, it's basically 5. And then it's 5, it's basically 7. And when it's 7,
I'm in the bed by 7.
it's like, it's a little too fast for me. So we have a topic today. We're talking about the Heaux phase. The Heaux phase. That's the topic of our pod today, of our episode. And actually, wait, let me introduce my guest. Oh my God, hi.
Yeah, introduce me.
I have a wonderful lady right next to me. She's an entrepreneur. She oh my God, she does candles. She does bartending. She's a photographer. That's her main one, y'all. She is a hard-working entrepreneur. There's a lot of things. I'm probably not listening to everything, but she's a very hard-working. She does a lot of stuff, guys, and she's amazing.
Aww,
I have my childhood friend next to me. Shout out to my friend Shannah Green. Shannah Green is in the building. Hey girl, how you feeling today?
I feel good. You know, it's a nice day, even though it's cold as hell outside.
It's cold
And it's windy.
It is.
I don't like winter, but I don't like summer either.
I like spring.
I like fall.
Really? Mm-hmm. I like
spring. My allergies is too much.
Yeah, but
Fall,
I just love from winter going into the sun. Like that, that transition is just so nice to me.
Yeah, it's cute. Yeah, fall is vice versa.
Really? Yeah, like it's getting cold now.
Yeah.
With fall, I just don't know what to wear, and that's why I hate it.
Really?
I never know what to wear for fall because I went to school upstate, so it's either like winter, like this stuff. I have what to wear for this weather. It's either brick,
Yeah.
or it's either just sun. So like I don't have the in between for fall.
For here, it's mostly like it can either be really hot
Yeah.
or really cold the next day for
like
fall.
it's crazy.
Yeah, so I get it.
I don't even know.
Yeah, but I do like fall though.
That's good. Well, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited.
It's gonna be a good episode, y'all. So now we're gonna talk about the Heaux phase. The Heaux phase. So I had a whole episode which was called, it was such a long title. It was like, you gotta kiss a lot of frogs to find the right frog. And I talked about how I want to experience a Heaux phase. I expressed that I want to be a hoe because I just feel like I want to be able to. Honestly, the reasons I had back then were not really the reasons I have right now for me always wanting to dive into a Heaux phase, because I feel like just to really figure out what I like. Mm-hmm. Like, because just trying to figure out, oh, do I like this or do I like that? Like, having variety of different things. I feel like that's why I felt that way towards the Heaux phase. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, no. So, but currently right now, I'm not really crazy about that idea of my Heaux phase. But I just love to hear people's stories. And I love to hear more about what people do. So I got my girl here.
Yeah, I hope I'm not exposing myself too much on this, but honestly, it's whatever.
Say how you feel comfortable, girl.
Yeah, I feel like a Heaux phase for everyone is necessary to, like what you were saying, just to figure out what you want and what you like and what you don't like and all of that stuff. And I feel like sometimes it's not necessarily necessary to figure that out with somebody you're in a relationship with. Because, like, it's nice, but it's good to have an idea, because heartbreaks are a lot. I'm not about to keep going through a heartbreak just to figure out what I don't like. Like, I feel like you could do that with somebody that you're not necessarily in a relationship with. But
doesn't that get frustrating, though? Because, like, you're just like, oh, I have, like, if the person you're doing the activity with pisses you off, but like you can't be like, I can't be mad at him because that's not my man.
Yeah, don't get me wrong.
So
like when I was younger,
like, some cons.
Yeah, because I went through my whole phase when I was like younger. So like high school, like senior year. Let me not say too much. But yeah, I remember like for a situation, there was this one boy that I was talking to, and I feel like I kind of took the relationship a little bit more seriously than he did, but I still understood that we weren't together. And I just didn't like...
That's so hard to grasp.
Yeah. I didn't like that everyone that I was friends with kind of knew how I felt about this person. So they were like on the lookout for me for the things that he was doing. Like if I feel like if I found out those things on my own, it would have been a little bit better. But like people coming to me saying like, oh, I saw your nigga, like he was doing this and this and this, and it's just like, well, that's not necessarily my nigga. But now I feel like I have to defend myself because y'all are coming at me saying like, oh, what you gonna do about it? Like he was with this girl at a basketball game, da 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 da. Now I'm embarrassed. Now I'm embarrassed. So now I feel like I have to press him, and he's not my man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's just the thing, because you have to keep reminding yourself that's not your man. That's not your man.
Yeah.
That seems draining to me.
It can be,
to me.
But I feel like it all depends on the way that you go on into things. Because like I had a friends with benefits, and like I feel like I only used him for just so much, you know? Only so much I used him for. And like, but don't get me wrong, like in the beginning when I met him, it was on some like relationship shit. Like I wanted to talk to him, like I thought he was cute and I wanted to take it further. But once I kind of felt like he wasn't that person for me, or like it just didn't work out, we were just like, well, we're attracted to each other, so why not just do what it do? So I feel like once you're able to break off, like having, like not having a relationship with that person, or like just figuring out like this is not the person that you want to carry a relationship with long term, or you feel like it's just not going to work out, do whatever you want.
I feel like it's so hard to break from like the emotional to the just like the physical. I feel like that's why it's not for everybody. Because like I literally have been saying this to like all my friends. I feel like I'm like insecure literally my life, and I really feel like I'm just gonna be like Issa. Not like all of Issa, but like at that age, that's when things I'm gonna be like. That's when I'm gonna start branching out to multiple things. Yeah, but before we even start that, can you define what a whole phase is? In your definition.
That's a good question, because like I was telling you the other day, I kind of feel like it has a couple of different definitions. Like I feel like whole phases are more targeted towards women. Like I feel like women are more inclined to say that they go through a whole phase than men, because men carry themselves the way that they want to 100% of the time. So if they want to have multiple women, that they're going to do that. But they don't say that it's a whole phase. They just do what they want to do. So when women are not tying themselves down to one person, then that's when they consider themselves going through a whole phase. But I don't think that dating is necessarily a whole phase. I just think that you're dating, but from the outside looking in, low key, men do that same thing too. So it would kind of be considered a whole phase. But like, you're just trying to figure out what you like. I kind of want to say that when you're incorporating sex with the dating around, I feel like that's when it kind of gets a little bit more of like a whole phase. Because I don't think when you're dating is like a whole phase, but other people may say otherwise though.
I looked up the definition of a whole phase from Urban Dictionary. I'm going to put the prompt right here. It says, a phase in your life that occurs frequently when you are fine with exploring
Thank
you. Activities and connecting with random people. These activities do not always end in sex, but can lead to it. You know what I realized? You said a couple things that made me think. It was until my podcast and I was talking to people, that I figured out the difference between dating and talking stages. I didn't know there was a difference for real. Like I used to really, because I also didn't date often, so I also just always thought that like, I was in denial, like I always just thought like that's the same thing, but like they're not.
No.
Apparently like dating is like you guys are going out, you guys are like still getting to know each other, but talking is like, it's kind of more serious. Yeah, I didn't know that was really what it was.
No, actually, I say otherwise. I mean, I say otherwise. I think that dating is more, you guys are going out and you're kind of starting to take each other a little bit more serious. But talking is like texting. Like I think talking is like, like that's my little yeah,
my little snink.
Yeah, like that's my little thing, like, but I feel like I feel like texting. I mean, I feel like talking is texting, like texting, calling, FaceTiming. Like, we're not really seeing each other a lot. But dating is more like we go out, like we do stuff. Like, I'm seeing you more often. Like, we're dating.
So let me ask you a question real quick. Do you feel like you were fighting any battles pre or post whole phase? Like, you know, like, let's say, I don't know if I even want to use that word whole phase. Like, I kind of want to, like, I don't know, like, because you're like, what you were saying towards, like, you know, women just calling you whole phase and guys aren't. Like, I don't like that. So let's just say dating around. Let's use the word dating around.
Okay.
Because I feel like that's more aggressive. The word whole phase seems aggressive.
Yeah.
So, because we're for the girlies here. So, did you feel like you were fighting any battles, like, before you were entering your dating era or post your dating era?
I was absolutely sick of men. I was done with niggas, like, period. Yeah. Because they were just doing me dirty. And I was like, all right, I got something for y'all. So now I'm like, I just put myself first. When I entered my whole phase that I think was a whole phase, or dating around.
Exploring options.
Yeah, exploring my options. I was more like, I was heartbroken. Like, I came out of a relationship that, especially being young, like, you think that you're going to be with the same person forever. And da-da-da-da. Yeah. So you think that your world is just caving in on itself. Yeah. So once I kind of got over that, I was just like, I'm just going to put myself first, and whatever I feel like will make me feel better, which it probably wasn't healthy, but whatever I felt like would make me feel better, or like just, I guess, relationship-wise, just getting what I wanted. That's what I did.
Yeah. I feel like that's what I've also learned, the idea of, like, dating around. It should be seen as, like, liberating. It shouldn't be really, like, talked bad on. That's why I was going to ask you, like, did it feel liberating? Because I feel like the idea of it seems liberating because you're doing it for yourself. Like, doing that kind, let's say, like, if you're dating around and it leads to, like, let's say sex, do you think that it should be liberating? That moment should feel liberating. It shouldn't really be for the other person. It's really for you, because you're doing this to explore yourself. Yeah. You're doing this to really figure out you. You're not doing this for the next person. I could care less about you. Well, I could care about you. But you get what I mean? So I guess my question is, so this is why, like, I'm two different people. Like, I don't know if I can separate emotions and physical.
And a lot of people can't do that, which is not a bad thing. Yeah. Because sometimes I feel like when you go through that, it could kind of either be for the best or for the worst. Like, because it could teach people how to become really heartless. Yeah. Like, if you're really just being selfish and not worrying about somebody else's feelings, or I just feel like it could be a good thing or a bad thing, but it's just however you want to come out of it. Because if you think of men in general, like, men are very selfish. And I feel like if they put themselves in predicaments like that where they're dating around and, like, women are just giving them everything that they want, like, how do I want to say this? I don't know. Like, a lot of men, you hear a lot of men just saying things that are just selfish, because a whole phase can make them heartless. Like, they're just like,
they really just focusing on themselves.
Like, I want to focus on myself, or like,
they just do it
I
for
don't
the
want
act, to be honest.
like, I don't want to date. Like, I don't see myself in a relationship. I just want to have a little side thing or whatever, you know? Which
is crazy.
Yeah.
And then, like, I feel like also sometimes when a girl wants that same act, they're like, oh, that's weird.
That's what I'm saying.
That's awkward. And I'm just like,
but we don't consider it a whole phase for men. We only say that for women.
Being men. And that's weird.
Yeah.
I get you for real. I was gonna even ask you, you were never scared of falling for that person? Like, what if you or even if you did end up falling for that person, like, did you ever get nervous about that? Like, oh my god, guys, I'm actually liking him, but I know he's not taking it seriously. Like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah. I feel like that can always be in the back of your head, but it also just ties into what I was saying before with, like, you have to think about what you want before you get into it, or see how the other person is reacting to you. Because like I was saying before with the guy that I was like messing with, we liked each other, but we just kind of took a step back and was like, okay, like if we were to actually do this, it wouldn't work out. So I feel like once we really had that conversation, it kind of helped me to detach that like feelings and like sexual stuff. Yeah. So I feel like it was in the back of my head in the beginning, but once you're able to just detach that, then
the two. It has to help.
But it has crossed my mind. It's just the timing of when it did. I feel like, I don't know.
So I have a question again, though. So, like, let's take us back to all, like, when you first started, like, let's say, like, your dating, like, around era. Did you ever feel like you were, like, letting your body go? Like, did you feel like, oh, no, really? Did that, like, bother you?
Yeah, because it's, like, society.
Yeah, I feel like that's another thing. Like, society really makes it seem, like, it just, like, really depends on how you, because some days I'm, like, I'm in the mix, because some days I'm just, like, you know, I don't want to let myself go. Like, I need to, like, keep myself together and, like, not. I'm like, oh, like, I need to let out some steam.
See, this was all pre Megan Thee Stallion, pre Sexy Red.
Yeah, this was like.
Yeah, like a couple years ago, it was still more so like women doing things for themselves sexually was looked down upon.
Yeah.
So, you know, you would hide the amount of bodies that you had, and like you wouldn't want to do.
Three was the
you
number.
wouldn't do a lot of things that people are more open to doing now and being vocal about it. So at the time when I was doing that, hell yeah, I thought I was like treeshing out. I forgot
that word. Treesh.
Yeah, like a lot of people didn't know like what I was doing, which obviously like I'm gonna keep it to myself.
That's no one's business.
Yeah, but even if they did, I feel like I would be the talk of the town. Like,
which is crazy.
Yeah.
Because, like, what? And I feel like the people that would talk about it are the people that are doing the same thing. They're doing even
absolutely worse. But I feel like now I'm so much more open to talking about it because it's not looked down upon so much now.
Yeah, like it's actually like hyped up more.
Which I also don't think that's a good thing.
Because like as we were talking about before with the whole high schoolers and everything, like I feel like people at a young age, they shouldn't really be focusing on that
like
as much,
sex, like and being sexual and all of this stuff. Like I don't think that's appropriate for 15, 16, 17-year-olds. I feel like you can start to learn more things about yourself, but
it needs to be educated more.
Yeah,
in school,
like why are you going to school in a bra?
Yeah, no, that was wild.
I just feel like that's just so inappropriate for like full face of makeup. Like, come on now.
I feel like I was gonna ask you, like, how would you advise, like, high school you? One that I just feel like, honest to God, like, I think it's really good that you actually started, like, exploring when you did. Like, really? Yeah, because you're someone that you always knew what you wanted, or you're just like, or you kind of knew what you could handle. When it started getting like down, you're like, okay, I actually can't handle this. Like, you're kind of very assertive. So like you were like, I want to start exploring dating wise. Let me figure this out. And like that's good. Like I feel like because you handled it. Okay, pretty. There were some down moments. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, but like she handled it. Like I've known her like for a while now. So like she was able to really handle that kind of stuff, which is really good. But if you could go back in time, like what you know now about yourself and everything that's taken so far, if you could go back and talk to like little Nana, what would you tell? What would you tell her?
I would probably tell myself not to really focus too much about everybody's opinions on me. And it's weird because I haven't had many opportunities to really deal with that. Like I didn't go through a lot of people like telling me things about myself like in a negative light. But when they did, it kind of really got to me.
Yeah.
And I feel like it was more so the end of high school, like right before I graduated, like there was just a lot of shit going on.
Yeah.
So
high school is brutal though.
Yeah,
high school is really brutal. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Yeah, so I feel like some things I kind of missed out on a couple of opportunities only because I was so focused on what people were saying. But I just feel like because of those situations specifically, it all came crashing down at once. Like, I didn't have a lot of, like, situations where I got, like, people were saying, like, negative things about me. So then when it all attacks you all at once, it was kind of a little overwhelming. Like, I was, like, crying every day and shit.
Yeah.
But, like, come on. I just feel like I shouldn't have let those things get to me as much as they did. So I would probably say that. And, like, not letting people walk all over me.
Yeah, no. That age is, like, the age that you're such a people pleaser.
Yeah.
And I literally, like, if I could go back to high school me, I would tell myself, honest to God, like, stop being, not even high school me, like, me before even coming to America the second time, like, people-pleasing is not it. Like, stop it. Like, stop it. Like, and I'm not gonna lie, stop it. Like, no, like, I would really go back and just be like, stop. Like, I'll put my hand out.
Yeah.
I'll, like, just cut it out. Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
You don't need to do that at all. So, yeah. But, I have a question for you because you said this actually one time when we were speaking, and I wanted to bring this up as we were out in the pod.
Look at me, 2 steps ahead of the game. Go ahead.
What's your idea of marriage? Like, when do you want to get married? Because when your response to me actually opened my eyes. I was like, wow, I didn't think of that.
Well, I do have an age range of when I want to get married.
Yeah.
I want to get married like 27, 28. Maybe like 26 might be too soon. But 27, 28, definitely no more than 28 though. Like, for real.
Like, is there a reason why?
Because I don't want to be an old mom.
No, that's... And a lot of people feel like that.
Yeah,
though.
which is crazy because anybody that's listening to this that's 30 plus, y'all are not old. Or 40, 50, not even old, okay? But I just feel like I want to be able to do certain things with my kids. Like, I still want to be, like, young, like, and lively. Like, not saying that you can't do that at 40, but I just see myself, like, being more in tune
with, like,
at 36 on. And my kid is, like, what, 10, 15, whatever. So I'm not very good at math, y'all. So whatever that is, if I have a kid at like 29 and then, 30, whatever. So yeah, I don't want to be an older mom, but I don't want to be a young mom. Like, which shout out to my young moms, no shade. But I just feel like right now for me to have a kid at 22, 23 is a little much. Like, I know that I'm not where I want to be. So, I wouldn't do that personally, but I mean, for the people that do have kids now or like in the next year or two, I get that you want to be a younger mom and maybe for the same reasons that I would be, but I personally feel like, around that age, like 30, for me to have my first kid, or like 29, that would be enough for me. But yeah, marriage, like 27. I hope I answered that.
No, you did. I kind of forgot what I was meant to say. No, like, no, when you said that, I was just like, wow. Like, I honestly, because I just came back from a wedding, and the wedding I went to, they were like all in their early 30s when they were getting married. And I was just thinking, because I feel like when I was younger, I used to think 22 was so old. Like, now that I'm 22, like, I did not think I was going to have where I am right now. Oh, nah, 20.
Yeah,
younger
I really
would have
used
been
to say
like
that I wanted to have a kid at like 24.
Yeah,
like, I was bugging out.
Yeah, no. But, like, I want to say, yeah, I always just saw I feel like I just need to figure myself out more before I really be like, really put that pen to paper.
Yeah. 27, only because I see myself not having a child right away either. Like, people but a lot of people like have kids. I want to just, wear the ring for a couple years before I do anything else. Like, I want to travel and go to places that I want to see, but
because once you get a kid,
once you have a kid, you have to dedicate so much time.
Like, I literally was saying this the other day, I would be so mad if I have to come home and I see my kids. I'll be like, you come back from a long shift of work and then you see these kids, and I'm just like, bruv, I'm like...
Yeah. I don't know if y'all seen that free show.
A little. No, we don't do that out here.
No.
But, like, more imagine I want to go get food and like, Mommy, I want some nuggets. Bitch, fuck you. I gotta cater to you.
Yeah.
Like, that pissed me off.
Yeah. But. So I want to be married for like a year or two before I like settle down and have a child. Because even though I want a kid, I only want one though.
Really? But one? They're gonna be lonely.
I want to have one and adopt one.
Oh,
I always
cute.
said that I wanted to do that ever since I was little, so I think I want to stick to that. But I don't know how people be pushing 7 babies out their cooch.
Those women are strong.
They are, but like
a lot of people say, like when they give birth, they just want to get it, bang it out all at once.
Painful. I don't do well with a lot of pain like that. Like if my stomach hurt, I cry.
Yeah, no.
Like
period be killing me.
Yeah, I don't do well with pain. So I'm like, 7 of those for 9 months apiece?
A piece? A piece is crazy.
9 months a pop?
It's crazy.
Like, no, thank you.
Nah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But my last question for you for this topic is, what do you want to say to the people about this whole situation? Especially people that are going through probably like the same phase, like they're dating around or they're thinking about dating around or they want to branch out to dating around, and you probably experience a little bit more than them. What would you tell them?
I feel like if you're going to do it and don't feel ashamed. Like, I feel like that should be your time to really focus on yourself.
It's
like,
all for you.
Yeah, don't do it expecting things from people, because once you get your expectations up for somebody that doesn't even see a relationship with you, you're going to be upset.
Yeah.
So I feel like you should just do everything with your, like, whatever you want out of it. Just keep it at that and don't really get too, like, caught up in what the other person has going on. Like, just be there for what you want to be there for and leave it at that. Don't add anything onto it. If you want to take some things away, that's up to you. But I don't think that you should do it for anybody else but you, basically. So that's all I would say.
That's pretty good. Good job.
Thank you.
We have a dilemma. Last September, my boyfriend said he was traveling to Dubai for business in December, and oh my God,
He's cheating.
I didn't even
Dubai for
wait.
business?
People do business in Dubai. Just wait. I gotta start again.
Okay.
Damn. Last September, my boyfriend said he was traveling to Dubai for business in December, and he asked me to go with him.
Okay.
He asked me gently to lose a few pounds to look my best for the trip. I dieted. I bought an Islamic garment to wear. I bought an app to learn basic Arabic. I tried to take a week off from work. My boss said a full week off in December was off limits because this is our busiest season. I stood my ground and got fired. I was in close contact with my boyfriend during this time. I fed him and I slept with him, etc. In December, I asked him about the trip, and he said it was canceled. I was hurt, and I told him to reimburse me for my money I spent, and he sent me this emoji, the clown face emoji, and blocked me on all socials. I opened a new IG account and saw him in Dubai with his frumpy wife. I'm devastated. I was with him before he got married, so she was a side chick, not me. I've been waiting on him for 3 years, and he has been playing my face several times. I still love him. How do I get respect and the upper hand in our relationship?
First of all, you don't even respect yourself when you're asking that question. How can you get him back? And he has a wife? That shouldn't be enough. Like, and then the clown emoji and blocked you on everything. You don't respect yourself. That's where we need to start.
Yeah, I think it's kind of crazy that she lost her job.
That is crazy, but at the same time, you know I'm all for quitting.
Yo!
'Cause if a job told me I couldn't take a week off,
Shannah finna leave a job, and I'm just like,
jobs.
wow, that's
I am a serial quitter.
not me. this girl, Shannah, bro. I'll be like, hey, what are you doing? I'm driving to my job. Oh, this job? Nah, I got a new one. You worked for 2 days. Yeah, it's okay. Your W-2s?
Stacks on stacks, yo.
She has to have so many. Like, it's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I always find something better. That's the thing about me, though. If I don't like something, I'm gonna find something better. So, but yeah, she doesn't respect herself, and
yeah, I do agree. Like, I feel like how do I get respect is really, but I don't know how I will move on from that though. Like, how exactly I would like move to the next. How would I move on from that situation?
Go to Dubai and find you a nice Dubai man.
But he paid for everything though. Like, I think
but she said to reimburse her.
But he didn't. He sent the clown emoji and blocked her.
Wait, so did she use her money or he paid for everything?
I think she said, I told him to reimburse me for the money I sent. Because I think she sent it to him because he was booking everything.
Oh.
And he sent me the emoji and blocked me.
That's
so she
crazy.
got nothing.
So you paid for the wife?
Yeah, basically.
That shouldn't be funny. That's not funny. But like, damn. I know that was expensive. I would be tight.
Really mad.
Nah, I'm calling the cops.
No, yeah. Some people need to understand. We need to call the cops for some solution.
Yeah.
I'm not handling that by myself. I'm calling the cops. I know you enough. Because they've been together for 3 years. Yeah, I'm definitely calling the cops.
Because if I handle it myself, I'm going to jail anyway. So just take care of it. Like, oh, man. So, yeah, I would call the police. I would call the police.
I would call the police.
I would be like,
Even if you involve the police, I'll win this case. You're right. You gave me money to buy tickets. I used it for something else. What I use it for is none of your business.
Called the bank. I'm scammed.
Yeah.
I got scammed.
That's crazy for me.
I'm taking you to court.
Yeah.
like
I
don't know. Whatever way I could find out to get my money back is what I'm doing.
Yeah. I agree as well.
Yeah, because
that's ridiculous. I would
crazy.
Sometimes when I hear people's situations, I'm like, nah, that's like actually.
Yeah, people are
ridiculous.
Really going through this.
Yeah, like it's not no TV stuff. This is some real life. This is like a Twitter thing. I found like this is some real life stuff.
Nah, and then wait, let's talk about the ending. She said, "How do I get him back?"
No, how do I get respect and in the upper hand in our relationship? Well, there's no more relationship.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how she would get her lick back, though. I would call the cops.
I mean,
I would hope he's doing something illegal and out him out on it to get him in jail.
That's interesting, though, because I'm like realistically, how would she get her lick back?
Yeah, that's so hard because she literally like, there's no way. I don't know how I would get my lick back, but I'll find a way.
And she said,
he blocked her on every social media.
I've been waiting on him for 3 years, and he has played in my face several times.
Yeah.
Several? And this was the last straw?
Whoa.
She did it to herself. Several times? The 6th time. That you missed your chance. It could have been something that she could have easily got her. Yeah, it is the first time for me. Nah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. It's maybe like the 3rd.
For me, after
Like,
the first time, I'm
3
out.
times the charm.
Nah,
Yeah,
for me, after the first time, I'll be like, all right,
3 strikes, you're done.
did cute. This was cute. I'll reminisce in bed, but I'll be fine. Now we're on to our next segment, which is my favorite segment, and it's called On Repeat. On Repeat. This is a section of the show where I ask my guests what they're recently listening to, what they're bumping, what's going on, because y'all, I've been saying this for a while. I am trying to branch out into new music. I feel like my music taste is not bad, but I like to know underground artists. Like, I like to know, or I just like to learn what other people are listening to overall. So, if you did not know, we have the official Thiccum playlist on Spotify. You guys should click the link in the show notes or below in the description and check it out. Save it. A lot of good songs going on right there. So Miss Green, what song do you want to add to the...
So now, can I do 2?
Yeah.
Okay, so the first one, I'm a little late to the game, y'all. I can wholeheartly say I wasn't that big of a Beyonce fan. I can say that. Like, I knew she's a good artist, right?
Great person.
She's a great artist.
Amazing.
But I used to always listen to her old music. Like, I loved Beyonce when I was younger. Like, that was all I used to listen to. Like, Halo, Diva was my shit. Like,
she ain't no diva!
like, during that period, I used to love Beyonce down. Like, and then once I got older, I started, like, mixing and mingling with, like, other things, so I haven't really listened to Beyonce that much. When her album Renaissance came out, at first, not gonna lie, I didn't really care for it. I seen the movie, like, because a lot of the dancers that I've been following for years dance with her. So I was like, I want to go see it. Didn't really necessarily see it for Beyonce. Not gonna lie. I only really saw it for, like, Aaliyah Janelle, like, Honey Balenciaga. Like, I really saw it for them. When I watched this movie, y'all, I fell in love with Beyonce. Like,
really?
Yes, that movie, like, just seeing her behind the scenes, and yeah, like, she really turned me into, I'm a part of the Hive.
It's about time.
I am.
You're like almost 20 years late. But
yeah, I am. I'm not gonna lie, but yes,
part of it.
Now I see what y'all see.
Yeah,
I do.
So what song are you gonna put?
I have been on repeat. I have been listening to Cozy.
Cozy's good.
I like that song a lot.
Cozy's really good.
Yeah.
What was your second one?
Let me look.
I'm gonna say mine. I have another one. The one... I'm still in my Afro beats bag, y'all. Another one. It's called Ex-Convict by Shally Poppy. They call me Shally Poppy. Oh. What? Yeah, y'all. That's mine. I've been in my Shally Poppy bag. I started listening to him on... I learned this thing that every time you're going to a new location, play new music that you don't normally listen to. Yeah. And I did that. Now all I can think of when I think of New Orleans is Shally Poppy. Like, and I'm just like, this is such a vibe because I had such a good time. So.
I've never heard that before.
Well, now when you play the playlist, you would know it.
Okay.
Do you have Spotify?
I don't. Sorry.
Coming to Apple soon. I'll tell my Apple Music people what Spotify is better, but we can talk about it another day. Thank you. But yeah, when it gets to Apple, one day you can listen. But okay. I have one more. It's called Lost and Found Freestyle 2019 by A$AP Rocky, Tyler the Creator, and Nigo. I like the beginning. It's like, okay. I don't know. I just love it. Like, that just is giving me that bad bitch energy. Like, I don't know. Like, I really love Tyler the Creator. And I'm trying to get more into A$AP Rocky because I'm just like, I want to see what he does that makes everyone like him so much. But his sound is different. And I really like that song. Like, it was really cool. So I'm going to put that. So yeah, y'all. I know y'all don't have that on your playlist, so add that because I didn't have it. I know you don't have it, so add it now from the Think of It podcast playlist. Thank you. What song is that, girl?
A song that I listen to a lot. Ooh, my favorite song actually. My favorite song that I listen to all the time is "Happy Song" by Cash Page.
remember Cash Page in high school.
Yeah. That song, like, everything that she says in that song, I could relate to. Like, I really listen to that song whether I'm happy or sad. And it's like, I like that song a lot. It might not be everybody's, type of vibe, but...
Cash Page, she seemed cool, though. Mm-hmm. Like... The kind of music she like, I remember her. I like them cocoa cover bitches and the smile when you listen. And then when the pretty girls are keeping for attention, cause you like. I live no games. Who is on your mind? Who got your time? Never lie. I don't know. Sweater. I don't know any of those. All the words are the better. Something like that. I don't know any of the words, but I just want to say that song did eat the girls up. So, good for you, girl. But, y'all, that's the end of our episode today. I just want to say thank you, Miss Green, Shannah Green. You want to hype yourself up? You want to let the people know where they can find all your entrepreneurships going on? Period. So, I have a photography page. Yeah, I am a photographer. Very good photographer. Thank you. She's so you can find me at Shannah K Photography. It's SHANNAH, the letter K, photography on Instagram. Okay. Also, be on the lookout. I am starting a bartending and hookah business for events, so you guys will be able to book me for your private events, small events, big events, business events. I don't care what it is. If y'all need a bartender, holla at your girl. And what else I do? Need candles? Yeah, I do candles. I am going to get more back into my candle business. My Instagram is Wix by Shay. You can find me on Instagram. You're so cool. Like, I'm like, wow, like Wix by Shay. Like, she's like, yo, she's amazing. She's great. Aw, thank you, IG. She's great. Yeah, and look out for my mixtape. Yo, this trap. I'm playing. She's not doing this. If you had a rap name, what would it be? IJ. Like, it's that's it, really. I wouldn't put like Lil in the front, Lil IJ. Lil IJ. No, like, or dark skin IJ. I ain't doing all that. Dark skin is crazy. I'm just gonna do IJ. Oh. I can't think of anything else. Because, like, you know how JT is just JT? Yeah. Like, I like that. I think it's cool having the 2-letter name. So IJ. Oh, that is true. Yeah. Yo, it's IJ on the beat, okay? Yeah, it's IJ on the beat. Yo, I'm tired. I'm tired as hell. I want to sleep because I want to go to bed. I want to go to bed. I don't want to do this. I need some money. I need some $1 million. Put me in a rack. Give me it right now. I'm so stressed trying to find the next line. You in the car. I'm trying to find the next line. I'm getting stressed out. I'm like, yo, what's next? What's next? You would? Are you lying? You know, like, when people lie, they'll be like, yeah. I'll be cleaner, though. While you support is crazy, though. But, I will support. Thank you. Anyways, y'all. I'm Ijama. I'm the host of the Think of It podcast. Don't forget to subscribe. Follow me on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. You know, rate my show, guys. The rating does a lot to me, so more people can find me out, and so the Thiccum army can grow, guys. I really want this podcast to grow. I really do care about it. So support your girl. Fund my lifestyle. Fund my fixed nail. Come on, guys. Let's get it together. Yeah, why pay for a BBL when you could just listen to the podcast? And I'm going to motivate you to go to the gym. Get your jiggle booty. We don't want that hard nyash. I'll get you a soft nyash. Like, I'll teach y'all. Like a fifth of the price. Thank you. Thank you. Honestly, there's no price. It's free $99. Everything I'm providing y'all is free $99. Don't you want a BBL for free? Where they doing that at? You want a BBL mentality? You want that bad bitch mentality? Come on now. Come on now. So, shout out to all my bad bitches. Shout out to all my Thiccums. Thank you guys for coming back. I'll see you guys soon. All right, bye. Mwah.